There are things that I've learned from ending my very long-term relationship. I told myself I was not going to talk about my breakup online. I say a lot of things. Here we are. I think one of the biggest things is that love is not enough. It never will be enough. It never was enough. You can love the hell out of somebody. You can be so obsessed with them that it just makes your heart burst into a million butterflies when you see them. That, at the end of the day, is not going to make your relationship last. A lot of times the reason people break up is because you have two people who love each other very much, but they don't understand each other. Obviously, you can sit here and say, I love you, but to actually show it in a way that the other person will receive it is arguably, I think, one of the biggest reasons people break up. We loved, obviously, we know, is to be seen. It's also to be considered and to be understood. If you don't understand your partner, if you don't consider them, if you don't consider their feelings, it's just not going to work out, simply put. The biggest thing for me was I was with this person for so long. We knew everything about each other. Our lives were very, very intertwined. Staying with somebody because you're familiar with them and you're comfortable with them and you guys have a routine is stupid. I had somebody ask me, like, when did you know that you wanted to break up? And I just feel like you just know. It's just one of those things, Something else that was really hard for me was also just inflicting pain on somebody that I cared obviously very deeply about. And that's still something that bothers me. Ultimately, staying in a relationship with somebody who you're not all the way there with in your head, doing a disservice to both of you. It's not fair to either of you. Finally, and arguably most importantly, one that took a really long time to get through my thick ass head. Going no contact at the end of a relationship is one of the best things you can do for yourself and the other person. Take it from somebody who did not. There's actually some sort of like scientific, psychological thing behind it. Just emotionally, when you're so used to being around somebody and talking to somebody, it's really hard to let go of them and realize, okay, they're not holding the same space that they were before when you were in a relationship. To continue that relationship afterwards, it gets really confusing, and sometimes our brains don't fully comprehend, like, no, this is not your boyfriend anymore. It just causes for a lot of feelings, a lot of blurred lines. It gets really hard. Long story short, no contact. It's really hard, but it gets a lot easier. Ultimately is what's best for like both of you to move on with your life. Anyways, that was my little think piece. Yeah, bye-bye.